Welcome and then hello. Hello, Gemini friends, to your November 2015 reading. And Gemini, you are a air sign, a mutable air sign, and your season is the late spring. So, in working with you, we're also aware that for the air signs, which is Libra and Aquarius, which I just dropped their videos, um, it has to do with the masculine active, okay? And so I just want to say that for your other air sign of let's see, there was the first one, Libras. It came out with the Hangman, and I just have to say that the Hangman has come out 4 times from different decks for the November 2015 reading. 4 different signs, zodiac signs, received that major arcana card. So I just want to give you all an up and up that for everyone. I mean, when for me as a reader, when I like my double whammies, when 2 cards come out 3 times, 4 times now for November, it means that we have a lot to self-sacrifice still, lots on the table to work hard towards, but it will happen. So don't give up, don't self-sabotage yourselves before your dreams come true. All right, just stay strong and stay with it. And you know when it's yours to be because you're working with the flow of the divine and you're working from your heart and soul, okay, and your guts. And intuition is a major theme of all these readings I've done. This is the final reading I'm going to do for November 2015. So I'm giving you all a recap, Gemini. And it has to do with intuition for certain, having patience, and patience is the number 14 temperance card, which also is the alchemist. So become the alchemist within and just be patient. But intuition and abundance for everyone is depicted for November 2015. And the abundance can mean coin because just for the Aquarius reading I just dropped for the air sign is air signs also came out like the King of Coins. The Eight of Coins has come up twice for the month of November, showing that you are working hard, you're working diligently, it's coming from your heart zone, it's coming from your gut zone, it's coming from your mind, body, and spirit. So it's a win-win, okay? And it's nice for me as a reader to see these things also. So yes, so I did want to open up that for since you're the last reading for November, Gemini friends, I wanted to say that I started the readings. Boy, I can't even remember who I started with, but I began to work with the Gateway to the Divine Tarot, and I kept it for all the readings because it really worked well. I really thought the images came out, the archetypes came out right. Actually, this is the High Priestess, and she came out already for the reading. So I wanted to work with it again, and I think it's worked well for every zodiac sign. Then I also wanted to work with the Aquarian Tarot, which I've had a long time, mainly for the Aquarian, also for the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, and now you, Gemini. But I also wanted to bring that up for the Geminis because your tarot, your trump card is the Lover's card. So I figured, hey, let's bring them out for the air sign, this tarot deck, which I've had a long time. And I like working with it a lot, actually. Um, I have the book somewhere. I can't find it right now, which is, that's not me. I'm always pretty organized, but I've had it so long. I'm sure I put it with some other books that I haven't even opened up a box up to that, so I need to look in there. But I also wanted to bring out the Tarot of the Spirit World, which I don't bring out too much to the YouTube, but because I worked on a video for this full moon in Taurus, which came out really nice, and the energies are still very active that you can harness for this Halloween, for this Samhain um, Sabbath of Hallows Eve, that we can call on our ancestors, okay? And this is also the High Priestess on the cover of this deck. So we can work with our beloved ones who have passed, even pets that have passed. You can call them in. The veil is the thinnest for the underworld and the heavens to work together, okay? So if you want to check out that video, I just dropped it a couple of days ago. But mainly it's that we can speak to those on the other side for this weekend, for this evening especially, of a Halloween night, which is Saturday. Okay, so I would prep for all that too, because why not talk to the loved ones? And they're there. They know what you're doing. They always know what you're doing. And to bring in the love with them, I think would be lovely. Okay, all right, Geminis. And so we did mention you're a mutable air sign, and your symbols are the twins, and your colors are about everything you want. And your ruling planet is Mercury, the communicator. And definitely, you guys are about that communication also. So, and your keywords are versatile, flexible, sociable, dualistic, curious, and inquisitive. And you also rule the nervous system, your hands, shoulders, arms, and lungs. And I know a few, I don't know, none of my family members are Geminis, but I know a few people, and I find you all very creative people, actually. You're always doing something creative, at least the people I've met. But okay, so let's start the reading for the Geminis, and you're going to end November 2015. So I hope you pull it in for all of us also. And for those of you who are know your astrology really well, if you know your sun sign and your moon sign or your rising ascendant, you can watch any of those three videos of mine or whoever the readers you enjoy, and let's see how they all come out together, with what they have to say. I'm always curious about that too. But from November 2015, what's come on through my table is I'm seeing abundance if you work hard for it, okay? Because there's no free rides. But if it's something you've been dreaming of, it's something you've been working hard towards, it's coming for you. Don't give up. Don't give up, because there's miracles to happen. But we have to prove that we work with the higher realm, that we are flowing with divine authority. Let the divine intervention come through, and that's when it's a win-win. All right, a win-win. Okay, my Gemini friends, I already can tell this card wants to come through. So why don't you get comfortable, and let's see how this reading unfolds for November 2015 for the Geminis. Let me take a deep breath here. And exhale slowly. And keep your thoughts positive. As I mentioned, all the zodiac signs, they're requesting you to tap that intuition, okay? Work with your third eye. Take a half hour, an hour a day to turn the chatter off, turn the technology off, and talk to Great Spirit, okay? Talk to nature. Look up to the sun. Look up to the moon, and and throw your wishes out there, okay? Throw your positive intentions for your wishes to manifest and come true. It's I don't want to repeat myself, but as a reader, I've just enjoyed seeing how it's like it's kind of a cycle. It really is. It's the attraction. The laws of attraction do exist, because how many of these cards have come out the same? They just want the same thing for you. They just don't want you to, sabotage yourselves when the miracle's about to happen because you gave up. Okay, really, it's a self-sacrifice. For those of you not familiar with the Hangman number 12 major arcana, Google it, learn more about it, okay? Because that truly has come out a lot, okay? A lot. And I'd love to see you all work with that energy, because it's here for you. It is. And what's wonderful, that also the Hangman is about imagination, intuition, but it's ruled by Neptune, the huge water planet, okay? So work with the Neptune energies also, and go, be fluid, okay? Go with the flow to work with the cosmic realm. All right, well, we have 6 cards on the table. The number 6 is harmonizing, and for you, Gemini, with your trump card, the Lovers is number 6 major arcana. So I pray that also you have some love on the table, and just put your efforts forward, because abundance is coming in November 2015 for many of us. Many of us. Seven of Cups. Well, we have the water emotion signs coming through already. Wonderful. And the cups in a major, or in the deck of cards, are the hearts, okay? And the hearts obviously deal with our affections, our feelings for others. It's all about the heart zone. And and really, many of these readings for this month of November also speak of that. Go within, work from your heart zone, for health and healing, but also working with it to share healing with others. Okay, so we have Seven of Cups here, and you can see that there's many cups with different symbolizations. All right. So it's like you're saying to yourself, wow, I've got so much working on things, but that's okay. It's a challenge, because sevens are challenges. Okay, the number seven is about challenge, but it's like you can have a spiritual victory. All right, and you can see um, all these symbols deal with things within us, okay? Like you can see the gems and the coins. Well, that has to deal with the money and the abundance. Then you have like the castle that people dream of to be with your heart's desire. I mean, you can think of it what you want. We all, when we dream about things, we all dream differently, but pretty much the outcome is for our wishes to come true. So yes, there's still some challenge, but it can mean of maintaining that spiritual love, that that spirit is with you, and you're going to work with that spiritual love, and you're going to let go of especially like material attachments. Okay, all right. Yes, let the divine bring you these gifts. Okay, but don't just say, oh my gosh, because so and so has this expensive bag, I want one. Okay, no, that's not coming from the heart, that's coming from the ego. Okay, so we want to kind of let go of all of that, personal attachments. Okay, that's not going to be the win-win to work with the divine. We want to think more of spiritual love, spiritual insight, spiritual communication. And that's why we want to hear the messages, so that when we sit down our half hour to an hour a day and say, great spirit, or God, or whoever you speak to, you say, I'm ready to hear some messages. Okay, and it's about that spiritual love, bringing in the spirit. Ooh, and the Knight of Wands is here. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, if you all don't know me, or if you do follow me, he's like my favorite knight, because he is tenacious, and the wands is all about fire and spirit, no doubt about it. So it's like, in a way, some people say the Knight of Wands is like the Christ card, because it is all that fire and spirit, and dying on a cross for the love of his own, God, his Father God, and dying on a cross to teach what love really means. Okay, even when he was dying on the cross, his words from his mouth was, "Forgive them, Father, for they not know what they do." It's just that kind of deep, deep sacrifice, actually. And we are aware how Christ sacrificed, okay, to teach us what God is, you know, wants from us, is to share love, okay? So this is a kind of a deep card in a lot of ways. Um, and it's really about being emotionally, in the respect with the fire spirit, emotionally involved with the higher realm also. Okay, um, but definitely fire spirit is here, and we've got some dragons here, so we can also show that we have protection, because this is a court card. So I mean, he's young, still young blood, but he's been through the battles. He's not, new to any of this, but yet it still means that he has a higher cause. He works for the higher realm. He works for the higher cause. The the the, the sacrifice for love, for love, to teach love and be love. But I smile with the Knight of Wands because he's still on the immature side. He's not the king, but you know he will be a king. But he's still, kind of that boy who likes to play. Yes, but in spiritualness, he is like the Christ. He will sacrifice for the higher realm of spirituality. Okay, now we have the King of Swords here. So we do have some uh, court power here, and the King of Swords, he's all about getting it right. Getting his mental aptitude going. No doubt about it. It's like when you see the kings, they're about mastery. Okay, mastery. So it's time for you all now, and definitely as Gemini, you are the air sign. Okay, so it's about time for you to master yourselves. Okay, master yourselves, and it is masculine energy. Actually, whether you're female or male, these cards, I don't read for women and I don't read for men. I read for everybody. But you want to be clear, conscious, thinking clearly. Okay, you want to consciously think clear. And as a king, kings can't be muddled in the brain, right? Their thoughts have to be keen on. Especially if they're going into a war. Like you can see, he's dressed for a little you know power struggle there, but he's ready. See, he's ready because he knows his mind is good and ready. So definitely just get sharp in your thoughts, okay? Get sharp in the thoughts because the king is the authority. Okay, nobody messes with the king, really. He is the one. He's the one that they all turn to and they all go to. So, you know, master anything you're working on. And I just said, Geminis, I feel you also creative, really. You, at least the people I have met, they think on something and they create it. Whether it's art or putting a wood bench together. They work with their hands really well. It seems like. And so, master anything that you have going on because success will come for you. You see, usually the king teaches us that there's success at hand too. Okay, but no free ride. Works for it. Okay, these kings just didn't, inherit their position. Okay, they worked for it. They battled. They worked, and they have to have that keen insight. Mental clarity. Okay. All right. Let's see what the next card reads. Four of Pentacles. Okay. So now we have um, the Pentacles is the coins, the Earth sign here, and we have that four stabilizing number. And when we think of the coins, there's abundance involved, okay? Because it's not only about money, it's about value, resources, and if you work it right, you can attain, and maintain abundance. And if you work from the spirit realm, okay, as like the seven of cups in this Christ card speaks of, working with the spirit realm, okay, the water, working with the divine, and really all the signs, we all have to start working in a spiritual way because that's how it'll be a win-win for us. But right now, yeah, and I like to say the fours are that stabilizing number four, and just like how the pyramids were built, on the four square there, thousands of years later, still standing tall and strong. So just maintain that stability, and just know that really there's satisfaction here in about attaining finances. It's positive, okay, and good values. All right, so keep your values good. The resources will come, and it's all going to start. And fours are kind of the starting ground of everything. But if you can have that foundation steady and strong, then of course you just keep building up, right? So definitely keep your mind clear, and make sure that your finances, you don't waste money. You don't, need 200 pairs of shoes. Okay, you just maintain a flow, a fluidity, but the money is here for all the signs. It's very nice to see. Very nice to see. That's why we can honestly say that for November 2015, abundance is a good word, because again, to me, abundance just doesn't mean money. It just means that things are coming your way in a good flow, whether it be money, whether it be health, whether it be how your mind is thinking. You have clarity, okay, mental clarity. It's all positive, okay, all positive. Nice, nice. Okay. And then we have now the Six of Wands, which is, now this comes from the Tarot of the Spirit World. But usually the Six of Wands speaks of uh, triumphant victory, okay? So, but we see we have a little demon boy here talking through. But yes, usually the Six of Wands is about that karma, okay? But usually peaceful karma too, okay? But the sixes do deal with harmony, so there can be a triumph here, no doubt about it. Even if you have to work with or dealing with the demon side of yourselves, or working with others who want to bring you that dark side, no worries, no worries, because it's triumph and victory. And when we speak of the priestess, and how I see life too, is it's balance. It's all about the balance, people. Devil's in the details, and he's never going to go away. So we have to learn how to work with the dark and the light forces, okay? And the beautiful thing about Luna is I feel she is the light up in the darkness, okay? Especially like at full moon. We just follow her patterns, her cycles, and it's always going to be available to us. So the Six of Wands has arrived. So there'll be triumph, okay? No doubt about it. It's going to be like, and the triumph of you gaining your intuition, okay? Intuition here. You know, again, this triumph and victory doesn't have to be about money and things like that. It's how you're triumphing. You've triumphed over your dark side, your shadow side, okay? And you've come out better than ever, okay? Better than ever. Okay, so just take it as a peaceful karma, that your intuition, your psychic ability is communicating well, communicating well. You're speaking clearly because spirit pretty much is talking through you. Okay, and when we do have to deal with the dark forces or the demons, it's only with God that protects us. Okay, and you can say that white light, bright light chant. White light, bright light, all around me and within me, protects me both day and night. White light, bright light, all around me and within me, I banish all bane. And that's how you are triumphant, okay, and successful, because your psychic ability, your intuition knows when the dark forces are near. But it doesn't matter, because you just say it in their face. I am protected. And that's what you say. You're fierce and fearless because you're a spiritual warrior, okay? And that's why we become spiritual warriors. So we can tell the dark forces, psh, I work with the higher realm. You don't. And you just be fierce and fearless. It's amazing. When you are fierce and fearless, you're a spiritual warrior. You're on the team Jesus Christ over here, who's a spiritual warrior. He's no more baby in a manger, and he's no more dead on a cross. He's a spiritual warrior, and he knows how to teach us how to take the banditos out. Okay, now we have Knave of Wands. Okay, okay, well, Knave of Wands. Okay, so this is the knave is like the page, so this is a younger blood, but it's still we got the wands here. So we've got three wands going on, which is pretty nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, because this is all about fire spirit in the house going on. So when we have the knaves, it's still kind of boyish. It's like high school energy. Okay, the high school energy here, but it's now a court card. So we've got the two court cards with the wands, which is beautiful, no doubt about it. But it's still kind of young, but it's still about that being that spiritual initiate, okay, because the wands are about the fire spirit. So this card right here, it speaks of like you are initiate to becoming a spiritual warrior yourself, okay? That's what it is. You're going to become that spiritual warrior. You're the initiate right now. And it's like you're learning a new philosophy of life too. You're learning. You're learning. But you see, he's learning. He has no fear. He sees that there's sort of like a demon behind him there. But the demon, the devil has much wisdom, my friends. He teaches you what not to do, okay? Or where you shouldn't go. You see, this demon is pointing to another location, but he just keep walking forward. He walks with the divine. He walks on his course for, to learn love and light, okay? He has no fear of what's right behind him, okay? Because we know that doesn't look very godlike to me. But, some spirits bring us this wisdom, and that's what we learn, okay? Just like here, but you have that triumphant victory because now you know how to say it. I'm fierce and a fearless spiritual warrior. You know, I'm mastery over myself as Christ did. Okay? So have no fear. I'm not saying that, for you who have never seen a spirit, yes, it could be frightening. And if for any of you who have never had paranormal experience, yes, it could be frightening. But just know that if you have God in your life, the higher realm, Great Spirit, whoever you want to call it, you don't have to concern yourself because you will always be guarded and protected. Just like Archangel Michael. You call on Archangel Michael, you're always guarded and protected because that's what he does. All right. Well, definitely there's a lot on this table, but it seems like these two, uh, the knight and the king, speak of there's protection. Okay, have mental clarity and work with the faith of the fire spirit. Work with spirit. Work with the divine. Okay, because you have the smarts and you have the aptitude. All right, and even here at a young age, you've learned. Okay, listen. I walk forward in light and love, okay? I don't need to turn around and see darkness because I'm not going there, okay? We don't go there because, look, I've learned. I'm learning the phrases, the mantras. I'm gaining my intuitive spiritual side that can deflect the darkness, okay? Have you heard me say if you burn candles and you start seeing black soot or you put water in and you start seeing bubbles, then you know there's negativity in your house. So we keep working with it, and you keep, how do you say, blessing your house, cleansing your house of what that no longer serves. Okay, the darkness is only here to take you down. Okay, and we don't need this. We don't need that. Okay, and just keep praying with the higher realm. Put your thoughts out there, your emotions out there for the higher realm to suggest to you, well, you've got a lot going on here, but we will grant you your wishes, but you have to be on the righteous side, okay? On the righteous side. Because really, that's what they want. They want us all. It's like, I kind of say I think earth is hell, because it's not heaven. And in heaven, everything is loved and healed, okay? Healed and loved. So just bring that heaven down here and teach yourself to stay strong. Position yourself in that, like with the four foundation, stability, okay? And the money is here too. Everybody had the money cards. That was another thing that I just said, wow, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And just think like the Knight of Wands, okay? I've got that fire spirit. He's got his dragons here too. So he's got the dragon protection. As I've mentioned to you all before, the dragons, the unicorns, the Pegasus, and the phoenix are the most solid protectors for us. So that's why we call them in, okay? And speaking about healing, bringing out Archangel Raphael to finish this read so we can make sure that our health and healing is being activated in a positive way. love, and make sure your intuition, and there's nothing wrong with taking half an hour today to just turn the chatter off, regroup your mind, okay? Give yourself back that mental clarity. It behooves you. It behooves your health, and it behooves your healing, and then you're tapping spirit. And spirit will start sending you the messages, okay? So keep pen and pad near you so you can jot down words, phrases, whatever comes to mind. And it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing now that I've moved twice in this last year. So I've had boxes crazy. Some things I haven't even opened yet, but I'm getting there. But the things that I found that I wrote years ago, you know, in doing that, taking that time, and months ago, it's fascinating and fantastic. Okay. It leaves like a trail of where we need to go. Okay. And it just keeps convincing me personally that I'm on the right path. Okay, that's the beauty of it all. I'll read something I wrote, in 2008, and it didn't make much sense to me in 2008, but it does now. Okay, it does now. So keep it going, my dears. Second opinion. Okay, well, this just came out. This just came out for the other air sign of Aquarius. Okay, so let's now see, we got to pay attention. All right, my dears. All right, my dear air signs, pay attention. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. So if any of you are having some health and healing issues, okay, this card also reads, just don't stick with one doctor. Get a second opinion, get a third opinion, get a fourth opinion, okay? Health is wealth. Health is wealth. And in case you is this your first read, November 2015 read, you're just watching, a few days ago or last week it was, I dropped a video because I kept seeing 333, which I've always seen the numbers, but this was like back to back, morning, noon, and night. The next day again I saw it. So second opinion, um, it was like it's all about health and healing, okay? Because we worked with the Ascended Masters for that video and Lady Isis, and it totally came out. It's about health and healing, okay? Because if you're not healthy, or you're in a dark place, you can't heal, and then what's sending you the darkness is the phantom forces, okay? That's when they come coming in, when they know you're not healthy, and your mind is all messed up with whatever you're thinking, unhealthy thoughts. That's when the phantom forces come. That's when the phantom forces will just stand right behind you or right in front of you, okay? No doubt about it. All right, but this one we know, triumphant victory, because that's what this card is about. So you can just say it. White light, bright light protects me, mofo. And then you can also say right here, as does Paige, mofo, I know you're behind me, but it doesn't matter because I'm walking in towards the light. The light. And look up. Look up. Okay, we look up. We look up to the sun, and we look up to the moon. But please, for those of you who do have whatever issues that concerns you, please get another opinion. Because now this is the second time, back to back now. Back to back, it's come through for the air signs. Archangel Raphael has heard your prayers and is guiding you to talk with other health professionals to get second, third, or fourth opinions. The Archangel is letting you know that other opinions and alternatives are available to you or the person you're inquiring about. So if it's a loved one, your children, your, siblings, or whoever, just let's work with other opinion. I feel, if one doctor is saying, oh no, if he's all about his ego and he thinks he's the only one that can validate what you have, no, no, no. Because they should all work together. Go to all the doctors you want, and they should all work together on your medical records. Okay? That's how that should happen. This situation may require more than one health professional working in conjunction with each other. So this isn't necessarily an indication to change doctors unless you've already been receiving that message from your own intuition and experiences. This card validates your urge to take matters into your own hands and become your own authority figure with respect to health concerns. Possible specific meanings. Select a healthcare professional you feel comfortable with and instinctively trust. Research this health topic and take matters more into your own hands. Get a third or fourth opinion until you're satisfied with all the answers. And the prayer, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. Okay, well, that's well done. And please take this to heed now, because I just came out for the Aquarius read. I just did half an hour ago, an hour ago. Okay, and get outdoors, my dears. Nature is really a fascinating medicine. Nature is medicine. Natural nature medicine. Beautiful. Wonderful. Get by a body of water and talk to the birdies like I do. Well, thank you for watching, and I wish everybody November 2015 the best month yet for 2015, okay? Because it's a happening. It'll be happening. Take care and enjoy. Ciao.